And Lorna's here. Just let her in. Give her a moment to connect. Yeah, so from Greta, I am freezing. My apologies, everyone. I'm at a gathering of my fellow coaches. Normally, my friend Paula's Wi-Fi is very good here. So apologies, I'm not sure what's going on this morning. Linda's arrived. But I think we can just carry on and hope for the best. just hope everything, all the ghosts in the machine work through at the moment. I feel like I'm just talking to myself. So I'm just going to assume there's an audience out there who can hear me and hope for the best.
And if you cut out, I can always step in. Morning,
yeah,
Linda.
Okay, cool. Good morning, Linda, and good morning, Donna. Just to let you know, we've got a few internet glitches, but we're going to carry on and hope for the best. And David will step in if I go strange. So apologies if you're not seeing much of me, or if I go a bit occasionally. Should be able to gather enough to follow along. So after a slight in and out start, I do some centering. Let's begin by coming together into our take to connect with ourselves, and with the moment, feeling your bottom on the seat. Would help if I got in a more comfortable position, feet on the floor, or your feet wherever they are. Noticing your posture, finding a good point of balance for your body in this moment. Kind of upright but relaxed. And remembering that centering is an eyes open exercise as much as you can. It's great to practice eyes open. So with your eyes open, take a moment to relax through your core, relaxing your eyes and your mouth, your jaw, then your neck and shoulders, down your torso, softening your belly. And when you're ready, take a breath. And let it go. And if you want to, another breath. And let it go. And in this moment of connection, maybe make a choice about the session today. What's your end result? What would you love? I get connection. I think there's a double meaning there. So today we're going to look at the archetypes, and oh, we've got Tracy in. Oh, that's Tracy. Welcome, Tracy. Good to see you. We're going to look at the archetypes and the ways they can support us in different situations. And certainly anybody who's UK based, we're in a fairly intense political time here, and it all feels quite chaotic. So again, it can be situational as well, getting people support, getting the archetypes to support us in our own embodiment, to have the relationship we want to with issues, problems, creations, and the circumstances of our lives. So I think really simply, let's get into it. I'm going to hope I can't hear anybody or see anybody moving, so I have no idea if you can hear or see me. I'm just going to carry on unless I hear otherwise. So let's take a moment to, if you'd like to join me standing. And just take a moment to connect with something you have going on in your life. It might be something you want to create. It might be a problem you've got, or it might be the external circumstances. And certainly I am quite a political person. And so what's happening in this country has an impact on me. And so I'm going to work with that today, the chaos that is in our politics, and how that makes me feel, because I don't want that running my life, to be honest. They can get on with their own stuff. I have my life to run. So I'm going to call in the archetypes to support me in this. So to begin with, it's helpful to understand a bit more about what your relationship is. So thinking of the issue you've got going on, or the problem you have, imagining that in your body and let it shape you. Let your body move to acknowledge or reflect your relationship with this problem or issue that you've got. So take a moment to you might want to move around a bit if it doesn't come straight away, feel into it, and actually it might end up being a moving embodiment. It's not always still by any means. So for example, I am, just let a Nuba in. So I am feeling a backwards and quite an angry hands, grasping and clenching. So whatever you've got going on, notice how that makes your body work, how that works through your body, and be with this for a moment. Like it's a sense of getting to know some of your reactions and how you respond to this situation. And if you're in this embodiment, how do you act? From here, how do you act? Like if you look at me, I'm frowning. Right? And when I frown, it can get a bit unpleasant for everybody around me, actually. So with this embodiment of your problem, how are you going to act? And what is the impact of that going to be? What is the inevitable consequences of you acting from this place in your problem, your issue, your concern, or the situation around you? Take a moment to sit with that. So I'm hunched in, I'm feeling this hunched in, the world's coming at me. I have no power in this. It's all being decided at Westminster and by people Tory voters who I don't respect. So it feels like I have absolutely no say in this. Stuck in this situation. And that leaves me when I'm powerless. I get quite fiery and defensive, and I retreat, and I feel like I would just retreat in this and then not take active action in my life. It would affect every area. And then remind yourself that actually you have other powers. You have other influences, you have different embodiment that you can engage with. And take a moment to choose sovereign to come into your body. Remind yourself that you have a sovereign within you, and you can choose for that sovereign to enter your body. And as it enters, adjust your stance to welcome in sovereign into the stance that we recommend this upright, legs hip width apart, relaxed, but kind of with a proud bearing. Yours might be a little bit different. Do make it personal if you need to. Remember that you are the boss. You're a choice, so you don't have to do it the way we recommend, or you don't have to do what we recommend. Taking a moment to feel the sovereign embodiment coming into your body. How does that feel? To once again engage on your terms with your world as your sovereign, with the qualities of the king or queen within you, the king. And then with the quality to this issue, the problem that you have going on in your world. And what archetype can the sovereign also bring in? What other archetype of the magician, the lover, the warrior, or more sovereign, to support you further, maybe in the way you want to approach your life? And make a note that actually your sovereign might guide you to do something that is nothing to do with the problem, that takes you to a different place, that where quite often problems can disappear. So you might get to bring more of your energy, loving or receiving, on a more back receptive mode, or your magician going up for inspiration, ideas, a sense of the wholeness of life, the wonder of the world. And let any of those inform you of what serves you today to lead your life in the way that you want to. And take a moment in that embodiment. And if you get enough information, stay in it if you want to, if it's useful and valuable stuff. But what's the action that's going to serve you, that's going to serve your highest good in this moment? Again, reminding yourself that it might not be directly associated with the problem. And if you have enough in one embodiment, then you can always go back to sovereign, back to your central gathered in point, feeling your feet gentle but firm on the ground, feeling your height, your sovereign self. And from this check-in point, do you get anybody else, any other archetype coming in, being invited in? You might end up cycling through all of them, or you might just get one focus that keeps coming back. Reminder that you have lover, you have magician, you have warrior, you have sovereign to play with, and you might have some made up archetypes that come in to support you as well, that work for you in this moment. So as I sit with it, I then connect with a bit of lover energy, to be loving of myself, and to be a bit loving of the world as well. Like remind myself that these people are just people. I don't think their best is very good, but they are probably doing their best. And what actions in this embodiment do you get to take, if any? It's not always about action. Sometimes it's just a shift in perception. Sometimes it's waiting. But what serves you? Full creative power and embodiment, your creative body. And when you get a bit of that again, for a final time, maybe come back to your sovereign. And just check in. Is there any other influence or support that's going to serve you today? To rise above or work through, or maybe go round the issue that you have brought to the table. If there's something else, then go with it. If you feel complete, then be complete. So if you are complete, take a moment in your sovereign stance to be, to relax, to breathe. To celebrate you. Your resources, your wholeness, your amazingness, the fact that you are alive. You might get to celebrate other people as well, maybe other people who are in this issue with you. To see a different aspect of them. Okay, and when you're ready, come back to the screen. My screens are largely frozen. I can see Linda now. Hello, nice to see you. So I'm going to ask if anybody would like to share their experience either in the chat or by unmuting, but just unmute, because if you signal me, I can't see anything from where I am. So who would like to share what they observed or noticed, any insights? What, if anything, changed by doing that?
Yeah, I really noticed that was a lovely that was really lovely, Thea. Thank you. And so lovely to see Linda here and Tracy after so long. And again, Anupa, as well as everybody else, Greta, Lorna and Alison. It's so wonderful. And really for me, noticing I'm on the road because I'm visiting my martial arts teacher. And I have this kind of hierarchical relationship with him. And I'm having a one-on-one day with him. And kind of just realizing in that exercise that, like, as two men, we're actually equals. So although we have this hierarchical relationship, and it just gave me a lot of permission to be able to co-create the day with him rather than kind of give away all my power and creativity and intention and just let him lead the day completely. So yeah, that was a really lovely new insight for me. So thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that, David. And I imagine actually coming with that it'll serve both of you for where you are in your relationship. You've had a long relationship. So I bet for him, it's just great to have you meet him at that level. Become co-collaborators. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you for sharing, David. Anybody else like to share their experience or what they noticed?
I can share. I've been feeling stuck and also a little hesitant about something, about finding a place to set up my studio. And this is really because even though I joined a little late, I could stay with different archetypes. And I was wondering, there are three archetypes I've done: sovereign, magician, and warrior. Like, I was wondering, how do I bring the lover in? And my first thought was, okay, love for myself. But then it was really interesting that as I said that, it just opened up a thought that I'm looking for a space to set up a studio. And I need to look for a place that I can love. And if I can look for a space, uh, it was a very nice breakthrough moment for me. So thank you very much. Lovely.
It's beautiful, Anuba. How lovely. Yeah, it's got to be something you love. Can I just ask, is it art or is it movement studio? What?
It's a ceramic studio. I work in clay. So
Beautiful. Oh, how lovely. So now you're looking for a space that just lights you up and where you can do your best work. That's lovely. Great. I'm so glad it's helped. Yeah, it's such a good reminder. It is such a powerful thing, this, that we get stuck in our relationship with things. And if we try and push through them, the inspiration isn't there, the ideas aren't there. There's a very limited input. And if we can remember to step out and step back into a more powerful part of ourselves, a more whole embodiment and way of being with the world, then there's so many more possibilities that open up. We've got time for another share. If anybody would like to.
Lorna would like to. No. Can
Yes,
anybody
please
hear
go
me?
ahead, Lorna.
I joined this morning thinking this might not be the right thing to do. People are dying and being ill all around me. And now my husband is not well. And I seem to be the only one left standing, apart from my sister in England. I don't know what's going on. My sovereign went into surrender pose and it became receiving. I don't know what. The sovereign helped me realize that I could still go on and receive more. And I was taken to look up. And so really, I've arrived at a place that I thought maybe this session could help me arrive at. And that is a place of calm. And I'm more calm. And I don't understand. I don't understand how I can still keep receiving and still being open. I don't understand that. Sorry, everybody.
Please don't be sorry, Lorna. We're all here for you with lots and lots of love. I'm so sorry you're having such a hard time.
I can't fall. I'm the only one left.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's any way we can support you, please reach out. I know David and I would both be very, very happy to spend some time and serve you at the moment, support you in any way that we can to get through.
Thank you.
Yeah. And look, your own wisdom is what will get you through. Your own body has everything you need within it if you keep remembering to ask. And it's almost all you can do when life is coming at you in that way. You have a fallback. You know, you're not without resources. You've just found something. You don't understand it, but that doesn't matter necessarily. Our poor little brains try and understand everything, but they can't. So yeah, so hopefully this will remind you that you've also got that pause, a breath, a moment of sovereignty, see what's there for you. But I know that we would love to help you. We both love to support you in any way we can. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your vulnerability. It's beautiful.
I know this isn't therapy, but this is getting a bit too much. But thank you, Sovereign, did help me.
Yeah. Doesn't need, it's not therapy. It's somebody sharing where they're at.
Yes.
Yeah. We all take, you know, there's the rough with the smooth. There's the joy and there's the pain in life, and we can all be there together in it. So bless you, Lorna.
Thank you. Yes, you too.
Thank you so much, everybody, and thank you for being with us and being with Lorna today. We really appreciate you coming. I wanted to share that David and I are running a training coming up very soon, beginning on the 1st of November. And we'd love for you to join us. We'd love to have people who are passionate about embodiment and who have seen or noticed that there's something for them in the archetypes that makes life richer and more creative and more wonderful in the way that we do. I've put a link in the chat for you. It's on Tuesdays from 3 till 5 in British time. And if you're interested, then follow the link and you can sign up there. If you're interested but unsure, then please reach out to us and we can have a chat with you about it. But we'd love to see some of you with us. We want to share what we love. David, I don't know if you're in a position to add anything.
Yeah, thanks, Thea. I guess the thing that I want to add is that, you know, in these 30-minute sessions, look how deep and vulnerable and how connected we are even in this short time. And just to, again, one of the reasons we wanted to run this course is because we could create the space for more time, not necessarily for it to, you know, for things to become more intense, but just to, you know, have that awareness and deepen that awareness in our bodies of the archetypes and the richness and the beauty that brings and offers to ourselves and to others. So yeah, it would be really exciting to have some of you there.
Thanks, David. So we have gone a little bit over time. My apologies for that. Thank you so much for being with us, everybody. So much love to you today, and especially to you, Lorna. Thank you for sharing with us. We are certainly here for you.
Thank you.
So if you'd like to unmute and say your goodbyes, then we'll end the session for now. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Bye. Thanks very much. Have a good
Thanks,
day.
everyone. Bye.
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 Thank you,
Yeah,
Thea.
everyone, especially
You look
Lorna.
lovely.
Bye-bye. Lots
Bye.
of love. Good luck studio hunting in Uber.
Mm.
Bye-bye. Wow, that was tough.
Do you want to end the recording?
Oops, I'm still recording.